Can you believe that there exists a book so dangerous to power that reading it has been treated like a crime? Not because it teaches non-peaceful activities, not because it calls for rebellion, but because it teaches people how power actually works. This book has been banned, censored, erased from libraries, blocked by firewalls, and quietly kept out of stock for years. Governments across ideologies, capitalist, communist, and authoritarian, have all reacted the same way. They fear this book. This book gives them nightmares. The book is 1984 by George Orwell. Today in this video, let us know about this book and also about its author, George Orwell. George Orwell didn't imagine tyranny from a distance. He lived it. As a young officer in British-ruled Burma, he enforced colonial authority with brutality. He saw how power humiliates people, not to maintain order, but to break dignity. That experience haunted him. He walked away from status, lived in poverty, washed dishes, slept hungry, and observed society from the bottom. Later, in conflict-torn Spain, he witnessed how regimes don't just target enemies, they erase them. When Orwell wrote 1984, he was dying. He wasn't writing to entertain. He wanted to complete this book before his death at any cost, because the purpose of the book was not to make the masses aware of the great danger they are in. He was warning the future about something very dangerous, about a dangerous system that is being controlled not by governments as we see today, but by elites that are behind those governments. The story of the book relates to a time that is in a made-up future. It's not clear what year it is, but it's probably 1984. A lot of the world is always at war. Great Britain, which is now called Airstrip 1, is a province of the totalitarian superstate Oceania. Big Brother, a dictatorial leader, governs Oceania with the support of the party's thought police, an intense cult of personality. To hurt people who are different and think for themselves, the party uses constant propaganda, government surveillance, and denial of history through the Ministry of Truth. Orwell called his book a satire and said it showed the perversions that a centralized economy is liable to. He also said he thought something resembling it could arrive. The book explores the meaning of truth and facts in society and their potential misuse against individuals. Some themes in the book have been compared to things that happen in the real world, like totalitarianism, mass surveillance, and restrictions on free speech. Orwell implied in his book that the world and politics that is being fed to us are all a lie. The message of his book was that countries no longer matter. Power is centralized into massive superstates. Democracy has disappeared, and choice is an illusion. The state doesn't just control actions, it controls thought. In today's world, this book is even more relatable. The phone you think you control is actually controlling you. The screens are constantly watching you. Microphones listen to what you say. The Google searches that you do every day is not you searching for answers. It's the internet searching and researching over you. Your blueprint is being created behind the screens. The internet, or rather the power behind the internet, knows your likes and dislikes. It knows your secret searches. It doesn't matter if you use the incognito mode. Your name, your age, all your passwords, your bank account, the amount in your bank account, and every detail of you, as well as your families and friends, are not secret anymore. The news you receive is misleading. The rivals portrayed in the media may be collaborating behind the scenes, as there are no borders between countries and only one government controls the entire world. This is the harsh truth that was hinted at in the book 1984, and it exposes the system that we all are trapped within. This is the reason why this book is feared by the governments of not only our times, but it also exposes the whole system that has been going on for decades. Orwell exposed something uncomfortable in this book. Tyranny doesn't arrive with tanks. It arrives with language, technology, and convenience. Today, surveillance fits in your pocket. Censorship wears the mask of community guidelines. Truth is filtered by algorithms, not debated by people. You are not silenced by force. You are distracted, shadow banned, deranked, or labeled misinformation. And the most powerful part? You begin censoring yourself. The algorithm is the new big brother. Modern power doesn't need a dictator's face. It operates silently through systems. Platforms decide what you see, search engines decide what exists, AI decides what is acceptable. The faster information moves, the less time people have to think. Emotional reactions replace reasoning. Outrage is engineered, silence is rewarded. This isn't one government ruling the world. It's a system where corporations, states, and technology merge into a single structure of influence. Orwell ended 1984 without hope. Not because hope doesn't exist, but because he couldn't give it to you. The brutal question is not whether 1984 is happening, but whether you're still allowed and still brave enough to notice it. That's all for today. If you found the video informative, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Jazakumullahu khairan.